All right. Well, welcome. Great to be practicing with you. Let's get started. When you're ready, we'll start as we always do by simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. Continuing to settle in. As you begin the practice, you take time to be at the starting point, to be at this moment. So much of our day is rushing from one thing to the next, constantly moving, constantly working ahead. So here as we start the practice, we take the time to be at the start, taking the time to be right here, to be right now. And we do that by stopping, by letting the body still. Soon enough, we'll start the movement of practice. We'll start stretching and strengthening. But for now, you choose to do nothing, but simply be in this moment. And take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. Then your next inhale, the nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees and wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs against your abdomen, and gently rocking from side to side. That sense of movement, the shifting of the body, and back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. A smooth rhythm. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. Your feet are firm, shoulders are back. You close your eyes if they open. And palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending your knees if you need to, and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale forward for your back bend. And exhale, you press the hips back and up, down dog. You settle. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise, reaching to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Right foot back. Exhale as you lower to Chaturanga. Inhale forward into your back bend. And exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down dog. Warming the body up. Getting all those major muscle groups, all those major joints flexing and extending. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale, zero. Inhale and exhale. Down dog. Finding your breath. Finding your rhythm. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Then you relax your arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Put the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. Nice and grounded. Thighs are active, tailbone drawing down. Then straightening the legs as you fold forward. Catching hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. Drawing yourself down into that nice active forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the right foot steps forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins it. Torso sweeps up. The hips and chest are square to the long edge of the mat. That right knee is bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. As you sit those hips nice and even, nice and low behind that right thigh. And straightening out the right leg. Reaching forward for triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Long line from hand to hand. And tailbone to crown head. Inhale, rising back to warrior two. And exhale, you reach forward for side angle. Right elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. That left arm goes long overhead. Bicep next to the earth. If you want to wrap that top arm for your bind, feel free. Catching the inner thigh, catching hands. We keep rolling the torso open. Staying long from chin to chest to belly button. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. Warrior two. You straighten out that left leg. Reach forward. Triangle pose. Staying open. Staying broad. You breathe into all that space. Feeling the body expanding out with those inhales. An inhale, rising back to warrior two. And reaching forward for side angle. That top arm is long. You feel that open top line. And if you want to wrap that right arm for your bind, feel free. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. But still feel long through the body. From right shoulder to right hip to right heel. Long from belly button to chin. And exhale, hands to the floor. You step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. We're going into lizard here. So right hand to the floor inside the right foot. We're going to keep that left knee lifted so it's an active lizard. Both legs are active, both thighs reaching away from each other. As you start to bow the torso, seeing if you can get one forearm, maybe both to touch down. The torso sinks. You keep pressing back through that left thigh and left heel. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. You're going to frame that right foot and then keeping your palms glued to the mat without moving your hands. In your next inhale, you just press into that right foot, trying to straighten that right knee as best you can. Don't worry if it doesn't straighten all the way. Exhale, bend the knees, sinking the hips, releasing the tension. Inhale, extending that right leg, pressing the floor away from you. Exhale, bend the knees, sink those hips. Inhale, extending, keeping those palms flat on the floor. Exhale, release. Inhale, extending, lengthening. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. This time we're going to hold it so that left heel spins in. The left foot's flat on the floor as that right leg straightens out. And if to get that leg to straighten all the way means you lift up to your fingertips, move your hands on your foot or your shin, and adjust your hand position wherever it needs to be so that right leg can be straight as you fold forward over it. Nice deep stretch to those hamstring muscles. Nice full breaths. Then exhale, bending back into that right knee. We're going to lower that left knee to the ground, uncurl the toes. Walk ourselves over to the left edge of the mat, setting up for gate pose. Left heel sweeps back behind. That right leg straightens out. When the right toes point up as the torso lifts up. Right hand's on the right thigh. Left arm reaches up. And you take it over top. Reaching long through that left side. And that right hand just slide down that right leg as you go deeper. Nice full breaths. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to the floor. Walk yourself back around to the top edge of the mat so you can frame that right foot. And you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Low lunge. Left hand comes to the floor inside the left foot. That right thigh stays active as you start to bow towards the floor for lizard. One forearm, maybe both touch down. Inhale as you rise up. You frame that left foot. And again, keeping your palms glued to the mat on your next inhale. You just press down into that left foot, trying to straighten the leg as best you can. And bend the knee, release the tension, sink those hips. Inhale, pushing the floor away, keeping your palms flat. Exhale, bend the knee, sink back down. Inhale, extend it. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Now that right heel spins in. Right foot's flat as that left leg straightens out for pyramid. You adjust your hand position. And then you fold forward over that left leg. Exhale, bending back in your left knee. Lower that right knee. And you start to walk yourself over to the right edge of the mat, setting up for gate. Right heel sweeps back behind. Left leg straightens out. And the torso lifts. Left hand's on the thigh, right arm reaches up. And you take it over top. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat, planting those hands and stepping back. Choosing your route, moving with your breath. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. And you settle. That right thigh's drawing forward, the left's pressing back. Tailbone draws down so that this pelvis scoops forward. And you get that nice neutral spine. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. You take one big step, drawing that left knee forward, standing tall on your right leg. From here, we're going into eagle pose. So that right knee bends, the left thigh crosses over, left toes touch down. They can hover, or you tuck that left foot behind the right calf. The hips sit, the thighs squeeze into each other. And as you want to add the arms out in front, it'll be that left elbow underneath the right. Cross the elbows, twist you tie the forearms. Trying to lift the elbows while the hips sit low. And inhale, rising up. Untying as you place that left foot down. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Going straight to down dog. Moving through vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Good. Palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you draw that right knee forward, preparing for eagle. Left knee bends, right thigh crosses over. Right toes touch down, hover, or tuck. The hips sit. You add the arms as you like. Right elbow underneath the left. Cross the elbows, twisty tie those forearms. Good. Untying as you rise up, placing that right foot down. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. And lowering your forearms to the mat. Dolphin pose. Palms are flat, fingers spread wide. You press the top edge of the mat away from you, opening through the underarm. Or you take your dives. Inhale, sliding forward. Exhale, pressing those hips as high up as you can. Nice full breaths. 2 more breaths. And with that next exhale, you press into your palms to lift your elbows and step that right foot forward. High lunge. Warrior one. Left heel spins in, and the torso sweeps up. So that left heel's down behind you, and you press into the outer edge of that left foot. The right knee's bending as close to 90 degrees as you like. The arms reach up and you breathe deep into the torso. Nice stable stance. Nice open breath. And from here we're going into full revolve side angle. So palms together, thumbs to your heart. You're going to keep that left foot glued to the floor behind you as you fold and twist to the right. That left heel's gonna want to peel up on you, but keep pressing down through the outer edge of that left foot, keeping it planted on the mat as that left shoulder rolls under and you twist to the right. Using your breath to help with the movement. And then exhale, hands to the floor, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, you lower the forearms once again. Dolphin pose. Holding steady, stabilizing the shoulder girdle, or taking your dives. Two more breaths. Then with that next exhale, press into the palms to lift the elbows and step that left foot forward. Right heel spins in and the torso rises up. Warrior one. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. Keep that right foot down as you fold and twist to the left. Full revolve side angle. Pressing back and down through that right foot. Reaching forward and up through the crown of the head. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. And lowering the left knee, uncurl the toes. You shift the hips back to straighten that right leg out. Right toes peel up. Ananasana. You can fold forward over that right leg, or you start to slide that right heel forward, working towards your full splits. Good, nice and smooth. You start to draw that right foot back. We're going to make our way to sitting down. So as you start to shift your hips towards the back edge of the mat, you're going to sweep this left foot over towards the right edge of the mat, so that you just sit down right behind that left calf. Then from here, we're going to adjust our legs so we're in Janu Sirsasana A. That right leg is straight. The left foot is high on the inner right thigh. You reach the arms up. Slight twist to line yourself up with that right leg. And you fold forward over. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. Going into revolved Janu Sirsasana. So right palm faces up. And you place that right hand on the floor inside your right leg. And take a nice big sweep with that left arm overhead. And as you reach along through that left arm, that right hand slides down. Eventually that right hand will catch hold of that right foot. And that left arm is reaching overhead. Nice deep lateral stretch. Nice full breaths. Then inhale, rising up. Relax the arms, cross the ankles, and you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Then lower that right knee, uncurl the toes. Shift the hips back so that left leg can straighten out. And you fold forward over the left leg. Or you slide that left heel forward, working towards your full splits. Either option. Nice and patient. Working that deep stretch to the hamstrings. That opening through the hips. And nice and smooth, you start to draw that foot back. You plant the hands as you start to shift your hips back. And that right foot sweeps over to the left edge of the mat. And you sit your hips down behind that right leg. And adjusting your legs so that left leg is straight. Right foot is on the inner left thigh. The arms reach up, slight twist, and you fold forward. Janu Sirsasana A. Lift up halfway. Left palm faces up and place on the floor in front of inside that left leg. And you take that big sweep with that right arm overhead. The left hand slides towards the foot. The right arm is reaching long overhead. Deep lateral stretch. Inhale, rising up. Relax the arms, cross the ankles. Down dog or vinyasa. And sliding forward in a plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. You come to lying flat. You stack your hands. Take a breath. And preparing for 3 rounds of bow. You reach the arms back alongside the body. Bending your knees and catch hold of your feet or your ankles. You can always do with straight arms and straight legs if you prefer. And on your next inhale, you peel your head, your chest, your thighs up off the mat. Lifting as much of you off the floor as you can lift. And exhale, lowering down. Take a nice full breath. And inhale, you rise once again. And exhale, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, you just stack the hands. Rest your cheek. Nice full breaths into the belly. And hands under your shoulders. You press your hips to your heels. Child's pose. You tuck yourself in. Inhale, rising up. You sit over the side of your feet. You bring the legs out in front. Paschimottanasana. Legs are straight. The feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward over your legs. Catching hold of whatever you got. And bow your head, close your eyes. Lead with your heart, the center of your chest. And inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. On the lie flat. And take a breath. And preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. So the knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms are alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. And with that next inhale, you rise once again. Breathing into the front of the body. Pressing down to go up. And exhale, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale. You press down to go up. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, you draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And the arms come alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your back. As you send your legs up. Finding your balance. Relaxing the feet, the ankles, the calves, the thighs. A few more breaths if you want any variations. If you're in shoulder stand, you come back to center, and you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. The hips are high, the back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unravel. You will lie flat on your back. Once you're down, the arms alongside the body preparing for fish. You press them in the hands and elbows. Lift the torso, arc the spine, and release the crown of the head to the floor. Then exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And take the arms and the cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. And you release the knees over to the left. And final twist. And back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. On exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana, or you tuck your hands behind your knees. Catch them right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. You step as long as you like. If you're new to headstand, you just start on your forearms and knees. Then grab ups and elbows. Keep the elbows where they are as you bring the hands up. Fingers interlaced, palms are apart. You place the crown of the head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. And curl your toes and lift your knees. The shoulders are active, the forearms are pressing into the mat as you walk the feet towards the elbows.
And eventually draw one knee in towards your chest, heel towards your hip, then the other. Find your balance, and then take those legs straight. And stay up as long as you like, coming down the same way you want whenever you're done.
Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Om. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.